to my channel, and I am so excited to kind of be back. It's been a long time. Oh my god, it's been months since I filmed anything. There's times when I've almost started to film again and I'm just like, no, I'm not really feeling it. So today I'm kind of feeling it. I have been gone for a long time because I had to kind of deal with a lot of life changes. Um, Being on my own, well, I live with my brother, but like being away from my parents, having my nursing jobs and all of these things, and now my life has kind of stabilized down enough where I feel like I can start filming again. So I haven't been wearing makeup in months. Basically, like every maybe once a month I'll put on makeup. Lately, started last week where I was just like, let me like just put makeup on myself on the weekends and see how that feels. And I've been just been feeling so much better on the weekends than I do um, during the week about myself. Since I've been putting on makeup. So that's what this is going to be about. This is going to be about me putting on makeup and my Project Pan goals for 2018. I have bought makeup but haven't used up anything. So that's bad. There should be some kind of stability, some kind of like you use some, you buy some, but it's not. So the day I'm filming this, and hopefully it gets uploaded the same day, it's December 3rd. And in about 5 months will be my birthday. So hopefully from now until May 3rd, I will not purchase, not being able to, but I'm hoping to be able to stick to a no buy for makeup, skincare, hair care. I have plethora of things. Not as much skincare and hair care and body care compared to my makeup, but yeah, I just want to use things up. So this is going to be in like two parts, I guess. This first part is going to be just makeup related. The second part is going to be like skincare, hair care, nail care related. So yeah, I just want to start that get in. So I haven't decided on my skincare stuff, but definitely my makeup stuff I have made a decision on. So let's start off with all of these minis that I have. I have more than this, but these are just the ones that I grabbed. I have a bunch of minis and sample-sized makeup stuff. Primers, blush, bronzers, BB creams, mini foundations, things like that. I just want to use all of them up. I'm kind of sick of looking at them and knowing that I am not traveling anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I don't spend the night at people's houses. I don't do that anymore. No one comes to see me other than my parents. So it's just like, what's the point in having all of these miniature stuff thinking that, oh, yeah, I'm gonna go somewhere and use this when I'm there. I did travel like a couple of months ago, but then that was. I haven't traveled since then. I don't have any travel plans in the near future. So I just want to use all of them up. I'm kind of sick and tired of seeing them, thinking that I'm going to use them up, and I don't. So yeah. Let's start with the face. For my primers, I don't actually have primers that I want to use up on. Just because I have so many full-sized ones and I like to like mix them up, like every once in a while switch it up. I should say switch it up, not mix it up. I like to switch it up, so that's not really something that I'm concerned about. I'm also not concerned about using up any powder foundations or loose powders or anything like that, just because um, I don't know. It's not really like my necessary goal at this moment. If it changes, of course, I'll adapt my goals of project panning when I can, but that's just not my goal this year. So I do have a cream and a liquid foundation. So this liquid foundation is basically something I could use kind of all year. It's better for me to use it during like the colder season just because I am a little bit more paler because I don't want to go out to the cold and like try to like sunbathe in the cold, but I should still go out and get some sun. But anyways, the first one is going to be the Revlon Nearly Naked. This is a discontinued product, but I really do love this item. This is in the color warm beige, I love this. I'm pretty sure as long as I use this regularly, I should be done with it. I am about halfway, for sure. So I'm pretty sure I could finish this up pretty soon if with regular use. Um, that's just the problem is like doing regular use. So yeah, and the next one is kind of more of my summer foundation. It is a cream foundation. It's by BYS and the color warm beige. Um, I prefer cream foundations during the warmer seasons and the more humid seasons just because it meshes well with my skin better than um, when it's cold out. Because I feel like cream foundations just make me look accentuates my dry patches and flaky skin and things like that. All right, so concealers. I have two concealers. One is kind of like a contour concealer, and one is a spot treatment or spot concealer slash under eye highlight. The under eye highlight and spot concealer, it is the Milani Retouch and Erase. It is not my favorite formula. It's not that creamy. The sponge is kind of hard, but if I use a brush or a sponge and I use Fix Plus on the sponge or brush, it helps blend it out really well. If I use like a dry sponge or a dry brush, it just does not want to blend out that great. So, um, but I do like the color. That's what I have to say. But the sponge sucks. I hate the sponge. So I just use something else. The other one is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This, I actually like the formula of this. I'm not the biggest person in like when it comes to concealer in general. I don't mind not spot concealing, but sometimes you know, the event calls for it. But anyways, um, if I ever want to go back to like using concealer for spot concealing, I think I'm totally gonna use this one. This is amazing. It is great. I heard the Ulta one is also pretty good, so I might try that one next. But I just want to use up concealers just because I don't really use them that often. It's not something that I reach for. I have to consciously think about using concealer. I don't think, oh my God, I need concealer. If I don't use my cream or liquid products for contouring or highlighting, it's not the biggest issue for me. I do have three more products for the face that I do want to use up. Let's just the start with the smaller one. It is from Starlux Cosmetics. It is a tiny highlighter slash blush duo. The blush is so like illuminating that I don't like it on my cheeks. So I kind of mix it with the blush. It is this little duo right here. It is actually a really pretty color. Um, I like the formula. I think though that's kind of like packly densed. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's like really shimmery. But together, I think it's really pretty. It's really nice. Because it's so packly dense, it's kind of hard to like finish up. So I want to try to see what I can use and know how to multi-purpose this to use it up. I have a bronzer. This is the NYC bronzing face powder. This smooth skin or whatever. It's in the old packaging. I know they repackaged this. I've already hit pan on this. I want to try to see if I could use this before you finish this up before summer because I do have a warmer and a deeper bronzer that I want to use up also in 2018. But I really want to focus on this one just because I don't know. This one has more product, but I don't know. I feel like this kind of is just called out to me like you should try to use this up one first before the other one. So yeah, I'm gonna try to see how much I can use this up. I really do want to be able to finish this by 2018, but hopefully before summer happens, because I'm definitely gonna probably have to pull out a deeper shade. For blush, it is like a nice everyday rosy color. It's what's on my cheeks today. It is from Sephora. It is the color Romantic Rose. It is right here. The insignia is kind of like flattening out, and I have tried to depot this and it kind of cracked. The thing is, like, I know it's magnetic, but like it's such a strong magnet on the palette that it doesn't want to pop out. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm not gonna even try anymore because I've damaged this twice trying to pop it out. So yeah, I'm just wanna kind of look ugly on the pen just because it's cracked, but it's a really pretty shade. Um, I don't know. I know realistically, like using up a blush is going to be so hard because you'll be tired of a blush. And yeah, I'll pull out other blushes as much as I want to, but I'm at least hoping to hit pan on this as much pan as I can, you know, because that'd just be so much fun. Let's do lips because lips is going to be really easy for me when it comes to the amount of products. I have this little jar of mini lip glosses, and I want to use up as many of these as I can. I've used up one of them once, or at least more than one of them, and if I with consistent use, like one of these could like last me a month. And so it's just so interesting how much product is actually in a little mini um, tube of gloss. One of them is, there's two brands in here. One is the Ulta brand, the other one is e.l.f. So I hope to be able to use as much as I can of these. If I can finish all of them, that'd be great. I don't really, realistically, I don't think I can finish all of this in 2018, but I'm hoping to at least finish one each month. So that would be awesome. All right, let's put that aside. All right, let's go to eyes. I have two eyeshadow primers that I want to use up. One is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, the original one. This is the one when they were discontinuing the older package just because they're going to go back to the wand tip and not the squeezy tube. So I got one of them, and I actually really like this formula. I don't know if I'll ever pay full price for this because it's a pretty penny. But yeah, this is the mini one, and it's about halfway, so I'm pretty sure I could finish this up pretty soon. This one is kind of hard to determine on how much product I actually have in this. This is the When Wild Fergie eyeshadow, Take on the Day eyeshadow primer. Um, it's still going really good for me. I just can't measure how much I have in this because I don't know. I kind of just always goes back to like it like inflates itself, you know. So I want to say I have about half of the product left in here too, but I'm not really sure. So, but definitely those two products I want to use up. Next, I want to use up as much of my mascaras as I can. I already have two that's opened, um, and these are full sized. I have one more full-size brow product, but I don't want to use that one up yet just because I want to work on my minis. So one is a lengthening and one is a volumizing mascara. This one is a lengthening one, is the Wet n Wild Mega Wear. I don't know if they still sell this, but it makes me sad because I actually really like this one. And the other one is the Ulta Voluptuous Volumizing Mascara. So these two I use together to get my lashes the way I like it to look. I don't like to use false eyelashes because I do wear glasses on the regular. I don't like the feeling of contacts. So here it is. These are the ones that are open, so I'm pretty sure I could like, and when I use mascaras regularly, I kind of like, even if there's products in them still, I just throw them out after a while just because I think it's gross. Um, yeah, the next one I have three minis, and if I ever finish these, obviously I'll like add other mascaras that I want to use up. So the first one is the Clinique Mega High Impact Mascara Mini. I have a mini Better Than Sex mascara, and then I have a Lancome um, Monsieur Big mascara. So these three are going to be my next ones. I'm not sure how. I think these are all volumizing mascaras, so that's going to be a bummer because I don't have a lengthening mascara, and I'm trying not to buy any makeup unless I use up everything. But I have backups of other stuff. So yeah. Anyways, the next ones are my liners. I have one gel liner, and it is this Maybelline one. Gel liner. I'm about halfway of using this, so hopefully I get to finish this up in this upcoming year. I have a bunch of pencil liners. I only brought down one of them. Um, I want to use up as many pencil liners as I can. Um, this one is from the Kat Von D line. It's when she used to sell the autograph pencils. I have other colors in this, and I have other pencils. So my goal with liners is just to use as many as I can. Um, I don't have a focus on which liners I want to use up. So other like the ones that I've basically touched. So anything that I've sharpened down, I'm gonna like make a more precise video because like the more I think about it, I realize there's probably some other ones that I could use up too. So anyways, the other ones, the last one is my liquid liners that I have opened up. One of them I'm pretty sure is going to be out really soon. Um, so I may add on another liquid liner or not. I'm not sure. So I just have to readjust sitting on the floor. The one that I'm pretty sure I might be done in like a couple of weeks is this Pop Beauty ink outliner. It's not as um, easy to apply anymore. It feels a little bit like it's dragging a little bit. So once this dries out, it's gonna honestly be done. And I'm not sure whether or not I'll pull out another liquid eyeliner that's in black, but it just depends how I'm feeling. And the next one, I want to use up all four of my colored liquid liners. Um, just because I've had these for a while, but they're just so pretty that I haven't just wanted to get rid of them. And I'm just like, I really want to use this up, so I need to follow through and use up my stuff. And yeah, so hopefully I'll get to finish up all of these the next year. The next ones, I want to talk about my brows. Um, I have a few brow products, quite a few brow products that are already open that that are going to be my key focus. Um, one of them is a brow powder from Wet n Wild. It is their ultimate brow kit. I'm going to try to use up everything in here. The wax, I keep forgetting to use it because I don't really like using the wax in this type of format. I prefer a wax pencil, and they actually do have a wax pencil, and it's like the exact same wax, and it's just so much easier to use that than in this little jar or pan. And then I've obviously hit pan on the on the shades, on the brow shadows, but there's still quite a bit of product in there. Hopefully I can use this up. Brow powders are pretty much, it's harder to use than pencils. Speaking of pencils, I have two. One is from e.l.f. and one is from Tony Moly. I've realized pencils are so much easier to use up. I haven't used up a pencil, but because I switch off these two so frequently when I do put on makeup. And I believe this one is almost done soon. I'm not sure how much product I have left. But anyways, these products I want to use up. And then I have two brow gels. One is a tinted brow gel or it's a brow mascara from Essence. It's really great. It's really affordable and I love it. And the other one is a clear brow gel from Wet n Wild. That is not clear anymore because I use it so frequently. It's kind of become tinted. It's kind of goopy, but I still like it. It is not bothersome for me to use it. Like it doesn't like annoy the crap out of me. So unless it gets so goopy that it is unusable, I'm gonna keep using it because it's awesome. And it's not that expensive. I know I could go out and get a new one if I want to, but it's also like not that bad. So if I ever get done with those two, I have those products, I have two more brow products I want to dive into, and I have another brow powder set and a pomade, but those two I'm not really as focused on as the ones that I'm going to show you right now. This one is the Gimme Brow in color number 3, and then I have a Mirabella Brow in color medium. So once I'm done with those brow products, I should be done. I'm not sure how much left of this I have. I use this quite frequently considering I don't wear makeup, but it's like it doesn't stop. It feels like it's still full. So whenever this is done, I'm gonna get into this. I have a feeling that I'll be able to use up all of these, like my brow pencils and my brow gels. more than anything else, and that just makes me excited, and I can't wait to finish that. And then the last ones are my eyeshadows. I want to do a pan that palette. I hate panning a palette because it's kind of like boring and dull, but I feel like I really need to, because I have a ton of shadows. The first one is gonna the palette I want to pan is a Sephora um, makeup palette in nude. I can't remember. I used to really love this, and like the more I use it, like I have a love and hate relationship. Like the purple and greens and these brown colors is not my favorite. But everything else I pretty much like. I just need and since I've hit quite a bit of pan on some of them, and it's like one of them, like the purple one, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit pan soon, and this one I haven't hit pan. With regular use, I'm sure I should probably finish this in the next year. It's just that this sometimes when I look at this, I don't feel motivated, and obviously if ever it gets to be like where I just want to not use this anymore, I'll take a break from it if I need to. But these are great shadows for like as like my base eye look, and then I'll add other things. So yeah. Um, since also these are mainly cool shadows, it's not like something that I really like to use. I prefer warm tones just because I like to wear more warm toned looks on my eyes. So that's what also makes it harder. So that's going to be the challenge of 2018 for me. And I'll be so excited if I get to finish this because, oh my god, I am so over this palette. And then the last but not least are my ColourPop Super Shock Shadows. I want to use them all. All the matte shades are starting to show like that they're dried out. Like I have so many. There's like 6 in here. 6, 10, 14, 18. Oh wow, this is like a lot of shadows I have to finish up. But I've heard that if like you use them every day, that these are really easy to finish up. So the some of the shadows I'm gonna have to revive just because they're the matte ones. The matte ones have either dried out or are starting to dry out. I've had these for a while, so I need to like use them all up um, in the next year, 2018. Um, if it doesn't, that would be like, boo, it sucks. But I'm pretty sure I should finish them up. They're not that hard. I picked all the colors that I love. The one color that is not my favorite, but I just picked it up because it was like on sale, is this one. This green shade. It's like a gold, green gold. I should probably take these out of their packages just so that way it'll be easier to use for me. Um, Telepathy. So the mattes and the shimmers and the metallics, they have not dried out on me, but the mattes have. And yeah, so I cannot wait to use up as much of these products. I'm excited to use more of my ColourPop shadows. I do like the ColourPop, the Super Shocks, and the pressed powders, and even their face powders. I'm actually a big fan of ColourPop, but I just need to use them up and remember to use them and all of that. So I know this was a really long video. If you stuck through it, thank you so much for watching. I will post one for my body care and hair care and skin care in a separate video. I just have to decide exactly which ones I want to really focus on just because there's some that I know I will be done with soon. So yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I'll get the part 2 of this video up soon, and then I'll start planning out which ones I want to use up, like in certain orders. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video, and I'm so excited to be back. Bye guys.